Well, good morning. Old Butterknife here. Hope your day's starting off to be a good one. It's been about a week and a half since I've been back from the cruise on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. It was the second time on board the ship, so I thought I would take a few minutes to just do a quick review. And as always, hit that like button, leave me a comment, or you can even subscribe to the channel if you want to. Let's get on with it. So first, let's start off with the boarding process, because that's what you do first. You board the ship. I parked in lot 6, which is the parking lot closest to the ship. And my experience is very easy to get in and out of. Lots of open parking spaces at the time I showed up. So I grabbed my suitcase, went over, got in the line to get on board the ship. And there was a nice lady there checking boarding passes, telling you which line to get in. I had the express pass, and we were in a suite this time, so she directed me to the right door. Went through the suite door. There's about one group in front of me at the counter there, and didn't take very long for them to get checked in. So I got checked in then right after, and got my ship card and walked through the terminal over to the doors to get to the gangway to get on board the ship. And there was no line there, so I just walked right through and got on board the ship. I'd say it took me about 15, 20 minutes tops from the time I got out of the parking lot to the time I was actually on board the ship. So I'd have to give the boarding process a 5 ships out of 5. Now let's move on to the room. I was staying in the Grand Terrace suite this time. First time in a suite on the Islander. And I have to say, it was a great room. Very spacious. Bathroom, very nice. Had a double vanity. Had a full tub that was jetted. Of course, has shampoo, conditioner, body wash, all right there in the shower. Also came with 2 free large bottles of water every day, so I enjoyed that. The balcony had a little sitting area with 2 chairs and a table, and also a lounger out there, so a lot of room out there. Bed was very comfortable. Sofa in there, little kind of love seat type sofa sitting area, so that was nice. You could sit there and watch TV if you wanted to. Plenty of hanging closet space, as well as drawers, probably more than you would need. Of course, safe in the room. I would say fantastic room. Would stay in the Grand Terrace suite again, definitely. Give it 5 ships out of 5 ships. Continuing on, let's talk about the staff. Staff on board the ship are just fantastic. Everybody's so friendly, always smiling. My room steward, Putu, was phenomenal. It's crazy. I don't understand how they remember your name within about 30 minutes of meeting you, but the whole rest of the trip, always called me by my name. He cleaned the room twice a day, made the little, towel animals, had ice in the ice bucket every evening. He was just fantastic. Staff around the rest of the ship, again, very nice, always friendly, smiling, whether they were responsible for cleaning or maintenance or whatever it was. They were phenomenal as well. The staff inside of the Islander and Finn and JWB Steakhouse, again, top notch, so friendly, always smiling, got you anything that you needed. So I would have to say, in general, the staff on board this ship is definitely 5 ships out of 5. We're going to move on to the food now. Start off with the buffet. I didn't eat the buffet a whole lot. I had it for breakfast a couple mornings and then lunch one day as well. In the mornings, lots of different options for breakfast. Your typical eggs, bacon, waffles, pastries, bagels, all that sort of thing. So I have to say it was very good. At lunch, I tried some ribs and pasta, and they were okay. And they weren't, 5 ships out of 5 ships or anything, but they were very adequate. The pizza I had, though, at Frank and Lola's was fantastic. It was a mushroom pizza. It was fresh out of the oven. Crust was done just like I like it, a little well done, crispy. The Finns and Islander dining room, I ate several times in the evening and loved them both. I like kind of a Cajun island type food, so it was a great experience there. The JWB Steakhouse experience was fantastic. I had a burrata and lobster bisque for my appetizers, and they were both really good. And then I had the filet for my main course, and it was cooked perfect, tender. It was exceptional. The chef even came out, introduced himself, said hello for a minute, so that was kind of nice. So overall, I would have to give the buffet about 3.5 ships out of 5. Fins and Islander, probably 4.5 ships out of 5. And then the JW Beef Steakhouse, definitely 5 out of 5 ships. Next, let's talk about activities and entertainment on board. Seemed like there was always something going on between bingo, trivia, live music all around, on pool decks, in the main atrium, um, at night in the different bars. So there was always something you could do if you felt like it. As far as entertainment, I only caught one show this time. It was the comedian. His name was Rob Little. He was very funny. Enjoyed that very much. If you get a chance to go see him, go check him out. So I would say overall, activities probably 4 ships out of 5. The entertainment, at least the one I saw, the comedian, was definitely a 5 out of 5 ships. So last but not least, let's talk about the casino. From being on land and booking with Dean, my casino specialist, absolute pleasure. If anybody from Margaritaville at Sea Casino Corporate is listening, give Dean a raise. He deserves it. Then on board, Kenneth, the casino host, fantastic guy, wonderful to talk to, real pleasure. Then moving on to the pit bosses, they were both fantastic on this last cruise. Frankie and Agnes, they're a real joy to sit and talk to while you're playing. And that leaves us with the dealers. All the dealers are just a pleasure to sit and play with, having a good time, and just very professional, though, as far as the dealing goes, and a real joy. I absolutely enjoyed myself immensely in the casino and can't wait to get back there. I'd definitely give it 5 ships out of 5 ships. Well, if you're enjoying the videos so far, please go down and hit that subscribe button. Hopefully have some more content here out in the near future. Let's go to overall impression or review of the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. I absolutely love this ship. In fact, a couple months from now, we've got back-to-back cruises booked on it again. Can't wait to get back there. So I would say if I had to do an overall, it would be 5 ships out of 5 ships. Definitely like the Margaritaville at Sea Islander.